Hi there and welcome back. This is part 2. So if you've watched part 1, thank you for coming back. For you who wanted to see me finish decorating. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on when I'm doing challenges. I'll do it in 2 parts and then I can do the decorating separately while I've got everything out. And it saves them going on my unfinished pile. Like I say, I know a lot of you do like to see the decorating part. So this is as far as we've got. The fronts are all done. I've done 4 in botanicals and 2 birds. And they are just like wage envelopes. And I've just attached a book page like so. Little bit of washi. Put a hole all the way through and put a little protector on. So that's where we're at. And on this one I've cut one of these ball chains down a little bit and put this little tag on. And like I say, they will be in my Patreon, not next month, because next month it's going to be some floral cigarette cards. But yeah, they're going to be the month after. So I'm going to put that to the side because as such that is done, you know, the front part. So yeah, the stickers totally gone on these stickers, but I probably bought them, oh I don't know, it could be nearly 2 years ago. I feel that I had them when I first started and then never used them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I did say taking 8 of the balls off was about right to be able to not have the little tag, you know, hanging too far, but the chain's long enough that you can open the full flap up. And yeah, like I say, you don't have to use these chains, you can use string, ribbon. So that's that one. They're going to look so good in a botanical. I'm going to say auto file folder. Because yeah, that's what I do. Oh, thank you so much as well, the people who watched the flip through of the Artemis Nature's Walk that I have just finished. Oh, I loved it, absolutely loved it. The colours 2, 4, 6, 8 was obviously right up my street. There was navies and pale blues and then brown. And there was lots of owls in it, but I used quite a lot of lace for me, really. And the crochet trim really like some to make it a lot gentler. And I did it a bit different this time because I've always in this dilemma of when I do the altar file folders, I like doing them because I like doing the interactive part. That's that one. But then I feel that once I've done the interactive part, there's not really enough room to put any kind of journal in there. And I've done some, I've already cut a few off here. I think I cut 6 off, so I'll cut 2 off. Yeah, so I started out when I first started making them by keeping one of the back panels open when I sew the file folder together, and the booklet, you know, just slid there. And then over time I felt that that wasn't the right place for it. Then I kind of did it in the side. Then I tried that expanding side pocket and having it there. I think I did those in the Tim Holtz. And then the tri-folder that I did was obviously the signature 2, 4, 6, 8 was tied in to the middle. Oh yes, I'm looking for those text what I'm going to use for these. Right, I've got these. These are some die cuts that Violet sent me. They are a bit too long for these, so I'm going to cut them off about there. Yeah, so I thought this time I'm going to just do the file folder as the interactive part, which can then be used as, you know, somewhere to just write little notes, little memories, birthdays, quotes, all that kind of thing. And then, I don't know if I, oh yeah, it's done it. And then the journal in its own little pouch. So I made a nice pouch for it. And then I used one of the, it was from a Roxy's weekly challenge. It was the expandable envelopes. So all the kit things and other kit pieces that I'd got bird themed, I popped into there, and then I made a pocket, a vellum pocket at the back of the pouch, what held the ephemera envelope. So it made a really nice little writing set. So I'm gonna, I think next time I'm gonna make one very similar, and then I might expand on that a little bit. But I really did like that it was separate things. Right, so that's on there. I feel like I'm going to put some text just to give these a little bit of interest. I'm going to use the distress ink because I don't want it shouting out. So that's that one. And yes, I've got another kit from Artie May's, the Beautiful Birds, which is greens and browns. And it's quite like creamy and green and browns. So I've got everything ready to start that. I've not done them on video because I know a lot of people have said, have you done a tutorial? 4, 6, 8, and are you doing a tutorial? But for me at the minute, it, you know, I'm on a no printing ban, which I've self-imposed because I'd got kits from last year, but I'd printed out. Some of them I haven't. Oh, why is that too short? Did I cut too many off? Or was this one I'd already cut a few and now I've cut some more off? I don't think I can. It might just be that the hole's too far down. Let's try this one because it looks like the hole's a little bit higher. So I won't take so many off that one. Yeah, so there was kits that I'd either printed out last year ready to use and didn't do them, or kits that I'd bought, put in a folder and never even printed them out. So I then printed them all out, put them in the separate folders. And I've shown them in videos. They're in like magazine type holders, magazine racks. I can do this, it's just it's just at the minute I can't, but it will do it. Yeah, and I'm trying to just work through those kits, and I'm also trying to work through this pile of bases, and obviously I've started the Amazon journal off. and I'm doing the challenge, you know, Roxy's challenge and Dee Dee's pocket challenge. So to be quite honest, I've not got a spare spot for filming at the moment anyway, but I don't really want to take, you know, when you make things on camera, it does take twice as long, and I feel like I have to be, you know, a bit more organised and things. I'm just going to try taking, let's try 5. So no, the answer is I've not, but I may in the future. But if you do want, you know, just the basic interactive part in the middle, I do think that the Tim Holtz folio, what I did from start to finish, is very kind of similar, and that's in, that can be shorter, that's in the Tim Holtz playlist. But yeah, why I'm faffing about trying to like make this setup kind of thing, I prefer not to do it on camera anyway. So that's those. Love them. Right, let's get rid of all these bits of chain. They're the ends of those. Let's just have a quick drink of coffee. So I don't need those anymore, do I? I do feel like they need a bit of something blue on. I had got a sheet out from Lorna at TaylorMade Journals to add some colour, but I think I need something a bit more navy. Just having a think. Oh, I know. No, I don't want anything navy because I want it to be pale blue, but not that pale. Let me just have a look in here, see what. I've sorted these folders out, so this was more for like towards autumn. I'm going to go for that. That's my porch prints, and that will go nice with Nanine's kit, which I'm using for the Amazon thing journal. Right, let's take this edge off. Just had a horrible thought that I wasn't filming then, but I am. So yeah, after I do this, I'm gonna have a quick tidy round, get ready, and get my orders done. So I don't know where to actually have it. I just feel maybe it doesn't. I do like that rustic look. I wonder if something across there. Because yeah, when you put it to it, it's like, and then even so, it's like, well, where's it gonna go? Unless I just put a little bit more washi tape down there. But yeah, I am liking the brownness because a lot of the stuff that I've made so far is very blue. So this is probably better leaving brown. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I shall just put a little label on. So that can go on that one. So find that can go on that side. Don't really I think I'll just have that. Not there like that. Let's just give it a little dip of ink. I'll stick that down, then I might as well do the insides of these two first. Yeah. My belly's rumbling. So that's that one. And that's that one. I'll leave that out. So let's have a look at the inside. So I do want to ink that top bit. I don't think I need labels anymore, so I'll move those. Let's get myself some space. Right, so let's get the, oh, I've got that little one out, haven't I? That's probably better for the top bit. I think I need to just get me gluing on those little flat bits there. Use that bigger one. Okay, do the same on this one. Right, that'll do that. Let's see where I need to peep in with my glue. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. I think they're fine. Right, so I want this as a writing spot. So I've got this paper out, and this is from the Bohemian Crafter. I think it's called Office Papers. It's a really nice kit, and it's got a lot of papers in them. This one's quite pale. A lot of them are really grungy, which I love. But I'd put this one on to print. This is ages ago, like last year. And I came back and I must have had 50 of them. So yeah, I think I wanted 5. So yeah, I need to use it. I've put some in. Oh yeah, and on this side, I then printed this just in case. So yeah, I've put some at the side of me hanging up. To remind me to use it, like to backs of tags and things. But yeah, obviously you can use it either side. Right. So I can go there. So I might as well rip 6 of these down. Take that roller part off anyway. So that's 3. Oh, I'm gonna save that. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. But I'm gonna stick it somewhere in this. I'm not, because otherwise it'll just end up at the bottom of a pot forgotten about. So I will use that. So go down there, like so. Use that because that'll be okay in collage. just go down the length, and then I've got to keep doing that. The lines on this are like an olive colour. It's very nice. So that's that one. And again, take that bit, oh, went a bit wonky. Like so. So hopefully that will do those. So just go around and then one. Like so. I'll just shut the door. I think Ryan's running the bath ready for work. But yeah, I think these kinds of papers, once you've added a little bit of ink to them, they really do look like old office papers. Fancy that. So yeah, it's quite a nice piece this is, because obviously you've got the decorative part at the front, you've got a little writing bit, and it's a pocket. And I mean, you could even do a writing. Why didn't I think of that? I'm going to put a writing spot up there as well. So then you've got a double writing spot. And this paper, the book page, is only quite thin. So putting a bit more paper on will actually give it some stability. So I'm going to need more paper, but I'll do that as I need it. Right. So I think that goes that way. So we'll get these glued in. Oh yeah, I've been forgetting to put my pin in, haven't I? And it is getting quite low now, this glue. In fact, I might do it with a collal. Let's put the pin on and get the collal out. Yep. That's it. So that's that. I've got a bit of this, and there's only a tiny bit left, so I did want to get it totally finished. I've bought myself some more washi tapes. I've actually bought some Tim Holtz ones, because when I watched the thing where he said about phasing those 12x12s out, he also said that there was going to be no more of this kind of washi tape. It was just going to be the fabric one, which is lovely, but you get two in a pack, and one of them is very floral, and they're lovely florals, but I don't really want Tim Holtz florals. It's like, I want grunge. So yeah, the other one in the pack is like tickets and things like that, which is, that one's really nice, and I would use it. So yeah, I did buy another tube of hairs, and I've put it away until I've used all the ones that I've got. So I like that. Right, so I've got this bird one here, and I was going to put that down there. Am I a bit low? I shall just move up. Oh, that's lovely. These are really nice stamps. I use them in the woodland series. So, I think that's a bit better. Honestly, it's just a natural thing, bringing it towards your body. Right, so that's that one done. I'm going to leave it open for a minute. Really love these. They're fab. Right, that's that one. I think that's why I do reach for the cloud, because I can the art glitter, because I never seem to be able to get right to the edge with the cloud. And then I start using the art glitter and obviously forget that I'm supposed to be using the cloud. Right, try harder, get right to the edge. But because it's quite wet, then you find you go to the edge and it then, you know, splashes out. Bigger things, when I've used the colour, I get the brayer out and brayer it, and then that does seem to squash the glue to the sides, and that works well. Okay. Stick that there. Oh, I think that's it. Can I get any more, or is it? I mean, it could. Still sticky as well. I didn't think it would be with it being stuck to the actual cardboard. Pop that there. Use that for the other one. Right, let's do the little birdie. I was going to say, where have I put it? That's that. Yeah, really clear stamps. So pop that to the side to dry off. Pop that there. I'm gonna just I've got some botanical ones. Oopsie-days. Okay, I just finished my coffee off before it went cold, so let's do two at a time. So open them up. So, and obviously you can have a tuck at the back too. I thought I'd got scratches. This stays on, and it will stays on. Right, does that need, yeah, that needs gluing back down. Yep, a little bit too much there. Does that one by well, I've got the lid off. Yep, that one's fine. So yeah, I'm glad I did cut those down. I shall definitely be making these again. I love them. I really love them. And it's a great use for those 100 envelopes. I have put some in some of the mixed packs and stuff that I have sold on, I was going to say eBay, on Etsy. Okay, that will do that. Right, let's use these last two up. Around the edges, Tania. Okay. Pop that in there. So I'm going to have to get another sheet out. I think the others I'm going to do it in the square boxes. Can go there. Right, let's use this up. Stuck to my finger. That can go there. And then this can go down here. So that's used that up. Right, I'm going to get these out, and I'm going to get the green out. So I've got the Stays On olive green, and here's these are from In Love Arts as well. So that's that one. So that's that one done. I'll leave that open. Right, let's get that folder back out again. And I might as well put those blues back in. So, was he in this one or was he in the other? I think I put them in my actual collage. Because I've taken these colours out because these wasn't ones that, that I was doing. Right, pop those back in. Like so. And just grab me collage folder. So I've got that, I'll get two out because if I can get hold of it. here. So I've got a meeting later on, like a, it's not a Zoom call, it's on Google something, to look at the new hours, what are available, and pick my hours. So they'll be my new hours for when I do go back to work. And yeah, I'm just hoping that I can get a Wednesday and a Friday, because they're the normal days that I work. Because Ryan has a Wednesday off and my mum has a Friday off. And obviously when I go back, my mum will have been had a second job and stuff, and she'll be able to have Eleanor, and it just means whatever I'm working, whether it be an early, a late, whether it be the school holidays or whatever, it doesn't matter, because Ryan and my mum's off on those days. So it just saves a lot of, I mean, I've done that before, because, you know, I've not worked 2 days a week for long. About 2-3 years ago, I was like full-time. So yeah, it's not been that long since we all used to have to synchronise as holidays to cover Eleanor's school holidays. And for quite a few years, me and Ryan never, apart from if we went on holiday, we never got the same time off work, because between us and some of my mum's holidays, only just covered Eleanor's school holidays. So yeah, now I don't have to do that. I kind of do want to work the days where I've not got childcare, because I think, because I'm not thinking about childcare all of the time where I used to, it's like, it's not going to be a, oh my goodness. And if they ever have an inset day, they're normally on a Friday as well. So yeah, and if my mum's ever going anywhere for the day, I mean, she'd either take Eleanor with her, or she'd drop her off at my oldest daughter's. And then Ryan could pick her up like later, or she'd stay over. So yeah, it's just, I don't have to then think about childcare, because I am a bit of a you know, worrying 3 months in front about, oh my goodness, what am I going to do in 3 months time. But yeah, so we shall see. I'm hopeful. But yeah, obviously they've had to have a big jiggle around, because yeah, obviously with them being short, you know, it's affected the business. So even though, you know, I do work for a big retailer, and they would have done really well online, but obviously when they're sorting hours out and stuff, it doesn't matter how well they've done online, because that's the online part of it. It's nothing to do with you know, being on shop floor kind of thing. So whoever like works the online part, they've probably this year been awarded a lot more hours, because they've done a lot better, whereas obviously the shop floor won't have done. So hours will be cut, and you know, that is retail. That's how they do things. Once I've been in retail with other companies and things, and what have I done with the other ones? And yeah, that's always kind of been how it's worked. Obviously, if the business picks up, they allow them extra hours and stuff, but obviously, like, you know, they've got to do a projection on how the business is going to do and things like that. And at the moment, nobody knows. I mean, because we are all creatures of habit, maybe, you know, people who didn't used to shop online before, who have been doing in the lockdown, might now think, oh, actually, I much prefer doing that than going in store. So, yeah, nobody really knows how we're all going to act. I mean, there's been times where, especially in the first lockdown, like last March, I was ordering ridiculous things from Amazon. Yeah, it was summer, and because Ryan had took like my washing line down at the top of the garden in winter, because that runs like at the side of the where it's put the fish pond, so obviously I can't hang washing out there anymore. So I got one of those rotary washing lines, which is like, well, it's just outside the kitchen door. It's actually made my life easier than traipsing up the top of the garden. And I did 4 one year. And it's kind of put me off a bit. Not going up there, but going up there with, you know, a basket of something. And, you know, I'm sure you've heard me say before, I am partially sighted. I've got no sight in one eye. And yeah, obviously as I'm getting older, you know, as eyesight does fail. So my good eye is obviously not as good as it used to be. And obviously with my condition as well, the fibromyalgia, it does make you fall over and things, because all of a sudden you can't move your leg, or like you saw my finger last week. It'll just suddenly, something, you know, some body part will just decide to stop working for a little while. I mean, I had it once where I was literally crossing where I work. It's down the road from me, and where I live is quiet, but then down the road is a massive retail park, and the roads are really busy. And one day I was getting halfway across, and like one of my legs just stopped working. It was absolutely crazy. I mean, I haven't actually been very well, and then I got myself one of those fold down walking sticks, because yeah, I was finding some days like my leg had just stopped working. So anyway, back to the shopping online. I'm lucky that I didn't just forget what this conversation was about. So yes, got this rotary thing. I can't remember where I got it from. I think I got it from Argos, and I think it was when they were still doing that you could collect or something. And yeah, I realised that I'd got no pegs. So yeah, like I even ordered a packet of pegs from Amazon. I mean, there's no way I'd have done that before. I'd have waited till the next time I went shopping, and just gone to the local kind of hardware store and just picked some up. But yeah, like there's been some other like really silly things that I've run out of. Like I needed some pens, like just regular pens. Just ordered them from Amazon. So yeah, I might not bother going to the little hardware shop anymore. Like the other day, we've got, I'm sure I've told you the story about the heron, the metal heron that we've got at the top of the garden had disappeared, and one morning we'd actually got a heron on the garden, and we went up the garden and realised our heron wasn't there anymore. and we'd never seen a real heron on the garden before. And the heron had fell in the pond because it had been really windy. So Ryan had to drain all the pond out. I mean, luckily it did need draining out anyway, because obviously we've just gone through winter and stuff, and it needed, you know, the water changing and clearing out. And got it out. Well, we cannot find like the little tent pegs. They're just like little kind of tent pegs, what hold the heron's feet down. So like yesterday I ordered a packet of them. I mean, they're only like, I don't know, £3 or something. Just little things, but they're things that I would have picked up when I went up to our like little town centre, and just got them from the hardware shop. But yeah, will I bother again? I mean, I need to bother because yeah, like, you don't want to see these little places disappear. I mean, we've had lots of, you know, little independent shops start up and stuff in the past, and rents are so expensive and that, and they just can't make a living. And like, the thing is, these are real people, aren't they? They're not massive businesses. They're just real people who's took a chance on something, and then because either people, you know, haven't used them or whatever, then they're having to close down. I thought I had another one of those things that I just stuck on. Obviously not. Right, let's see if I can use a bit of this one up. So yes, what I'm what I'm saying is, I think the majority of people, our habits will have changed. So obviously retailers are trying to make cuts now, because I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, you could moan and say, you know, oh, it's not fair and all the rest of it, but at the end of the day, if they don't start making these cuts and stuff, you could be out of a job in the future. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I feel sorry, you know, I've been a single parent before, and I was a single parent for a lot of years with my oldest children. And yeah, if it's only you earning an income and stuff, it's very scary. Whereas, you know, I'm not that bothered if I lose a couple of hours or whatever. I only work like 12 hours a week anyway, so it's not going to make a massive difference. Like I say, I'm still not at the point where I could pack up work totally, but yeah, just losing another couple of hours wouldn't be a massive thing. And really, I mean, I'd prefer somebody else to get him who needs it. I mean, we've got a few girls that were, well, one of them, she's not got any children, but like, you know, she's buying a first house, and actually there's another girl, and she is a single parent, and she's just buying a new house, and you just think, oh, they must be so worried. But yeah, so I think, have we done them? Oh, I love them. I really love them. Not only like the way that they've been decorated, just the actual, yeah, I think it's a really nice piece. And say you've decoration, 2 writing spots, a pocket, and you've got room at the side to put another journal card or tag, well, journal card. Right, so that one, just gonna go around them all now, and then I'll be able to get them photoed. So that's that one. Just needs a little bit of glue. Like I say, well, I think I'll wait till Ryan's gone to work, but when he's gone, I'm going to just whiz around the house. Just make sure everything's tidy. And get me orders done. It's girls' night tonight. I mean, on most Tuesdays now. And I'm actually surprised because we started this Tuesday thing through lockdown. And we didn't have it. Yeah, we did have it last week. But we didn't have it the week before, when the first week that she went back to school. And I was getting prepared for her saying, well, I ain't got time, I've got homework, and, you know, and not needing that social interaction because she's been at school. And last week she was up for it. And then yesterday she said she was looking forward to girls' night tonight, and I thought, oh yeah, I was surprised because I did think that would be over with. So yeah, I've got to make sure that I start on my orders early enough so I'm not, ooh, I'm too tired or I've not got time, because yeah, I don't want to be the one that kind of stops it, because it might not last for much longer. So that is those. So it's took me about an hour and a half to do 6, but they're finished, they're complete, they're totally ready to use. And like I say, it saves them sitting waiting to be decorated. So thank you very much. Let me know if you have watched both videos. Do you prefer it like this? And then obviously you can watch the making it if you're not interested in the decorating part of me just, you know, talking utter waffle. Or sometimes if you've not got time to watch both, but you watch one and save the other. So yeah, let me know, because I do think that this way could be better. In fact, I'm going to leave that there because I need to get it cleaned. So I'm just putting off getting on with my day, aren't I? So I hope you have a lovely day, and I shall speak to you very soon. Bye for now.